A very good afternoon to you traders. Mark here from Daytrading Room. Video during market hours, which is a rarity, but the market is not doing an awful lot. It's just popped up a little bit, but hey. Anyway, Path to Pro, we all know about this hopefully by now. Little tiny ideas, short videos just to get you inspired perhaps. Little ideas, little strategies to move into your trading, to hopefully move out of losing trader status into making money. And once you get that first shove, then you can adapt and move things along and juggle and improve yourself differently. It's just getting over that first hurdle of just starting to make money and just getting some money coming into your account. So these videos, you may well discard most of them, but if you get one video where something, you use it and you make it your own and you just get some inspiration from it and decide to use it as some sort of strategy, you implement it in your trading and it works for you, it's well worth it. So today I want to talk about becoming a specialist. Right now, the market is there, it's open almost 24/7, it's 24/5, and sometimes Sunday night you've got thousands and thousands of markets and stocks and futures and options. You've got thousands of vehicles, or hundreds of vehicles, ways of trading it, options, spread betting, CFD, FX swap, whatever it may be. There are infinite possibilities out there, and then when you add into the fact of the different strategies you can employ and time frames, if you're a scalper, you're a day trader, you're a swing trader, you're a long-term trader, are you you mean reversion, selling volatility? Are you looking for volatility expansion? Are you looking for there's just an infinite number of things, and in a way you can look at that and say, well, that's just massive opportunity. But actually, for a newer trader or for someone who's losing money, it's not a good thing. It actually creates this atmosphere of, I've got so much and all I can see is people making money doing this, doing that, and you get flipping from one thing to the other. Not only are you flipping from market to market, you're flipping from strategy to strategy. You're not giving yourself enough chance to become a specialist and to become great at that one specific thing. So when I look back on my trading career, back in sort of my really early days, 2001 to, no, be later than that, 2003, that sort of when I've been trading for a couple of years, that sort of time period when I was trading London Stock Exchange mining shares, a really bizarre thing, but I was specializing in that sector, and it was a very specific stuff I was looking for. Some of the second tier miners, I'd call them, the smaller ones, trading those against how the first tiers were moving. It was a very specific strategy, but it worked well, and it was a really good thing that gave me a good shove and a good sort of kickstart in the trading. And then fast forward a few more years, the big drop on crude oil, I focused on that a lot during that year and became very involved and very focused on a volatility breakout type setup on that to the downside, and that worked really, really well. And then fast forward, I've had spells of trading the DAX open only, the YM, loads of different stuff on the YM. The close was very, very volatile, but the thing, what I'm trying to say is, becoming a specialist in one market and one setup, historically for me and for traders I know of, has always been the best thing that they've done. If they say to themselves, okay, am I going to trade this market and I'm going to trade these setups in it, instead of thinking of all the different setups you've got and all different markets you've got, pick a market that suits your setup. If you're trading mean reversion, don't choose a market that's trending aggressively, because it's not going to work. It's just fundamentally not going to work. Similarly, if you're trading a breakout, make sure you've got trading a market that's got volume that's in play at the moment in this current environment. There's no point in trading something like that if it's very, very quiet, or if it's a stock that's got a low ATR. So pick strategy or something that's in line with the market you're trading, and then become a specialist at it. Say to yourself, I'm not going to look at anything else. I'm not going to worry myself with the noise. Maybe I'm going to trade a basket of 3 stocks that are in the same sector. Maybe I'm going to trade one futures market, Dow, ES, DAX, whatever. Maybe I'm going to trade one commodity, one currency pair, and I'm going to drill down even more and say I'm going to trade that in the opening hour on a range expansion type trade, or I'm going to trade the opening hour. I'm going to look for an initial drive that fails. Something, just some specific setup, because then you can get good at it. You can quantify how your performance is doing, but you can judge your metrics and see what's going on, and you can become great at one specific thing. Not to say you're going to do that all the time, but it's a way of getting you focused and becoming a specialist, and knowing that time frame, knowing that strategy, knowing that setup, knowing that market inside and out, so that you can trade it well and you can start to put the funds in the bank. You can start to become profitable and start to push forward as a trader. You may well decide that you can spread out your wings a little bit and do more as you push on, but just focusing on one thing, stripping everything from your screens, forget about what the news is saying, just focusing on your little niche and just getting really embedded in it and analysing it, analysing your trades and performance and the setup, and just really drilling down. And if you do that, you'll notice a good push forward in your trading. So anyway, that's what I've got for you today, guys. Whatever you're doing out there, manage your risks. The most important thing, keep that capital intact, mental capital and of course monetary capital. Take care, back with another video soon.